Hey, welcome back. This is Jack. Hey, you know what? I feel like I want to take a minute to talk about the state of AAA gaming and even AA gaming in modern society right now. I remember not too long ago when Cyberpunk 2077 came out and it had colossal amount of glitches. And that was big news. Everybody was talking about it. It was just this horrible thing that happened. We had later on Forspoken, which really didn't have any much graphical or performance issues, but it for most part just was not a fun game. Then you had Resident Evil 4 Remake. We've had a laundry list of games recently, AAA games, $70 games, $60 games that are just not working off launch. Wulong being a good example. That's why I say AA games or single A games. Was a good example of a game that just didn't work well on launch. You also have Wild Hearts. I can keep going. There's just been a game after game after game when they come out on PC just not working, and we're lucky if it's just PC. And the most recent one, the big deal right now, and the reason what made me want to say this finally, is the game Redfall. Redfall has dropped recently and has woken up a lot of people's eyes that we shouldn't be paying $70 for a not even a half finished game. Like I would say a quarter finished game. Like the gameplay is not really there and it doesn't run. I might as well just pulled a bunch of Unity assets or Unreal assets and thrown something together and called that a AAA game. I might as well do that now because that's what it feels like they're doing. Oh, we make some custom assets. That's cool, but the custom assets are useless if there's no gameplay or if I can't even boot into the game, as would happen with like Wulong, for instance. And I feel us as gamers need to speak up. We need to speak up with our wallets, of course. And I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was Bethesda said, you're going to buy it anyway. And you know it. No, I think it was EA or Activision or whatever. I think it was about Call of Duty. They said, you're going to buy it anyway. I think it was about Call of Duty. I can't remember. But we're being taken for chumps, especially PC gamers, which they forget how big of a market we really are. I don't know what to do going forward on how to address this. I just don't pre-order anymore. Unless it's a game I know that I'm going to play no matter what. Like a good example would be the Dead Space remake, which is a AAA game that came out with no issues. That's a good example of it working just fine. I sunk my pre-order bonus on that right away because I knew I was going to play it no matter what. And I don't regret dropping my pre-order on Wild Hearts, for instance, because I knew I was going to play that no matter what. I love me a good Monster Hunter game. And when Armored Core comes out, I'm going to pre-order that. But also FromSoft doesn't have a history of abusing its PC gamers because it respects them. Now, did Elden Ring drop with a few issues? Yes. They were quickly addressed, and they were not game-breaking. They were just annoying. Mind you, when I was playing, I played it on stream, and all the enemy assets wouldn't spawn, so that they wouldn't show up until I hit them, which was kind of fun, actually. I kind of enjoyed that. I kind of almost wish there was a mode for that. So I don't know. I don't know what we can do. I honestly don't. I don't want to keep rambling because I'm going to. If you've got an idea of how us as gamers can challenge them on this, or stop them from doing this all the damn time, or just taking us for granted, leave a comment. I want to hear what it is. I'll make a video if we get enough good comments about how we can address this. Because just not buying their games is not good, because what if it's a game we legitimately want to play? It just sucks on launch. I do want to bring up one classic history of a game that was garbage was Anthem. I played it, I loved it, but like there was no end game, and the launch issues was frying people's hard drive. Like that's just garbage. We really do deserve better. See you on the next one.